Abafazi abangaka?
Abafazi abangaka?
Uyamazi umfazi uthi uyini?
Amazi umfazi wenu.
Malini umfazi? Mana.
Uzoxolisa.
Uthelela thina uthelela abafazi bethu.
Uzoxolisa.
Uzoyisutha njani? Uzoyisutha njani? Tshepha uzoyisutha intombi. Uyakwazi ukuqhanyela? Uyakwazi ukuqhanyela? Yini ukuqhanyela? Ishimana sikwazi lokho. Amadoda agana ngakhuluma ngaleyo nto leyo.
Mina angisona.
Yithi labo yithi-ke. Yithi-ke la.
Ngiyaphepha mina.
Today, we are diving straight into it because what we saw on the last episode was nothing short of appalling. Imagine this, you're excited to watch the show with your adult kids, and then boom. Right at the beginning, the reality stars hit us with very vulgar language and scenes that were completely inappropriate for family viewing. Everyone in the room was left feeling awkward, not knowing where to hide or whether to quickly change the channel. So, let's start with the shock factor. The episode had some jaw-dropping scenes that left viewers in absolute shock. I mean, can you believe that happened on primetime TV? Social media exploded with reactions. People were using hashtags like hashtag Isencane Lengane controversy and hashtag too explicit for TV. Here's what some fans had to say. The backlash was immediate and intense. Tamala on Instagram wrote, "This is absurd. This show needs to be cancelled. Why on earth would Moja Love channel air something like this? We live with adult kids who also watch the show, for God's sake." Gary on Facebook said, "What are they trying to teach our youth? Is it okay to allow such vulgar language on our screens? Something needs to be done. As a community, we need to boycott this reality show, it's been long overdue." Twitter's gang weren't left behind in commenting on this controversy. Biggie wrote, "This show is nonsense. I have been saying this for the longest time. Something has got to give. What is the Broadcasting Complaints Commission of South Africa saying about this?" Now, let's talk about cultural sensitivity. South Africa has a rich tapestry of cultures, and many viewers felt this episode crossed some serious lines. The explicit content didn't sit well with a lot of people. Was this episode just pushing boundaries, or did it cross a line? Let's discuss. How does this episode compare to what we've seen before? This show has always been vulgar, but this felt different. Maybe we need to take a look back at previous episodes to see how the show's tone has shifted over time. Is this a once-off incident, or are we seeing a new, more daring direction for the show? So, what's next for this reality show? Will this controversy lead to stricter content regulations, or could it actually boost viewership because everyone loves a good scandal? It's hard to say, but it's definitely something to watch out for. And that brings us to Thando. Is she going to continue staying in this toxic situation? Is she so desperate for love that she'll put up with this, or is she simply too young to reason things out clearly? It's a question that's been on everyone's mind. Thando's choices are baffling and raise serious concerns about her well-being and the influence of such reality TV on young viewers. This brings us to an important question: are we going to allow this to continue happening, or are we going to take action? As viewers, we have rights and a voice. If you believe that a show is crossing the line and showing content that is inappropriate, you have the power to report it. Broadcasting regulatory authorities, like the Broadcasting Complaints Commission of South Africa, are there to ensure that content on TV adheres to certain standards. It's important to know your rights as a viewer. If you feel that this particular show or any other show for that matter is showing content that is offensive or inappropriate, you can file a complaint with the BCCSA. This process is straightforward and can lead to shows being fined, censored, or even cancelled if they are found to be in violation of broadcasting standards. Now, I want to hear from you. What did you think of the episode? Was it too explicit for TV, or just the right amount of dramatization? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. It seems like they wanted to push the envelope, but did they push it too far? Only time will tell. So, that's my take on the latest episode. It definitely stirred up a lot of emotions and sparked quite a debate. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.